Hey guys, this is Shnetta here, and I am only going to do a very quick video because I want to help you narrow down your focus because we are going to try to figure out how profitable your business can be if you can actually make money from it. What I found out is that a lot of businesses, and not just online businesses, but small businesses in general, tend to fail because people don't plan. And so, that old saying is if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And so, we don't want that to happen. Now, business plans are key. A lot of people say, oh, you don't need a big business plan, which in a way, I agree. I don't think you need a 20, 30 page business plan, but you need something to show where you're going, where you're headed, what's your focus, how you are planning to make money, who are you marketing to, who are you doing, what are you teaching people, what are you showing them, what are you selling to them. You need to have that already written out, and you need to actually do some research. So hopefully some of the research we did in the previous activities helping you to formulate some ideas of how you can make money from your idea. So I've already jotted this down. I have just put this in a Google Doc. You can put it in any word processor. You can put it in a journal. You can put it in Evernote, put it in a notepad on your computer. It doesn't matter. I think that you could start narrowing your focus and finding your profitability for your business just by asking yourself 4 questions. Now, those 4 questions are why, who, what, and how. Now, we already done the why in the previous lessons, like probably from day 1. What is your why? Why do you want to do your business or whatever? So back then it was because maybe you wanted to quit your day job. Maybe you want extra money to pay for your child's, private education, or maybe you want to be home part-time, or you want to be home when your daughter gets off the bus from school every day. Then you determine that what your passion was and why it was your passion, why you enjoy doing it. So you can actually add this into your plan. It does not have to be fancy because you're probably going to be the only one to see it, but it should help you to formulate and plan for the future and help you get your business onto a right start, because this is what we're doing. This is, the whole idea of this whole course is to build a foundation for your business. It's not just to create a business and have you making money the next day, but in order for you to do it, is you need to have a strong foundation. No one builds a house on a shaky foundation. Am I correct? No one has a successful business on a shaky foundation either. So we are going back from the same example that we did in previous activities, and that was to teach volleyball coaching, right? So I said that our why would be I played volleyball in high school and I really enjoy the sport. And so that is why I want to focus on this business. Now, of course, it's just an example. I know nothing about volleyball except what I played for in school in gym class, right? So, but we also want to ask, who are we going to service? Who are we going to market our business to? So we've already determined who our avatar was in the previous activities. Who is our perfect customer? And so for this one in particular, we are going to choose coaches of female high school students. These are the people that we are going to market our business to. Now, I do not believe that you should try to service everyone, because there's no way that you can be great in doing that. There's no way. And the game, especially in volleyball, is so different, and the needs of each volleyball coach at different levels is at every level is going to be different. So the coach at the high school level is going to be different even between the females and the males, right? The boys and the girls. That's why they separate the teams, besides other things, but the game is different. Also, the rules are different. It's going to be different even just dealing with females, from the little leagues to the middle school to high school to the college level, and definitely to the professional level. It's different, and the coaches have to know different things, and they have to have different skill sets. Now, the way to help you determine who you're serving, I would say you're not going to try to service. If I only played volleyball in high school, I shouldn't be out there trying to get volleyball coaches at the college level or volleyball coaches a professional women's team, because I don't know the game that way. I don't know the rules for that game. And I would be doing these people a disservice, and my business would ultimately fail because they would know I don't know jack about what they do. So I also determined that for what I am going to teach coaches the basic rules of the game. That is all I am going to teach them in the beginning of this business. There are so much you can teach, even dealing with like how to deal with the students, how to deal with the players, the parents, other coaches, other teams. There's so much involved with just the volleyball sport, but I'm only going to teach them the basic rules, because if I'm only, have only done it at a high school level, there's only so much I know anyhow, right? I could teach them form, how to show the appropriate form for maybe hitting a ball, or I don't know much about volleyball, so I'm not even going to make it up. But it's so much I could teach them. But I'm just going to narrow my focus, only teaching them the basic rules of the game. And then as I see that there's a greater need, or if my knowledge and my skill level improve, I may broaden what I teach and cover with these coaches. And that would probably come once I'm having, maybe these classes or whatever. They would tell me what they need, or they'll, through evaluations, tell me what I was missing or what else they were looking for. And how. So how am I going to teach these coaches? How I'm going to show them the basic skills? Now, there's so many ways to monetize this. So I've only come up with a few ideas, and I would highly recommend that in the beginning that you start with a basic one, and then as your business grows, you can build upon it and begin offering more products and services. But if you're just starting out, I would say only start with one and then continue. So I have online courses, videos, and these videos can be within online courses, or they can be standalone videos that I can sell, excuse me, or maybe I just want to upload them to YouTube and monetize them with ads, where I'm not even really selling anything. It's just that I have something that I really want to share with people, and I get money from YouTube partnership. That's another thing we cover later in another program, and make money from there. I can also do live workshops or training camps, because I know that if they are teaching high school students, they get a summer break, hopefully, right? And so even though the students may come back before some of the other classmates do, maybe they start practicing, depending, especially if they're like a summer, not a summer, maybe like a fall sport, they may come in a little earlier than the rest of their classmates. And so I would get those coaches during the summer. Not only will it be fresh in their minds, but it would help them start their year off right. And think about it. Why would you think they wouldn't want my services? Think about how a gym teacher may get thrown into that position of being a volleyball coach, and she has no idea of how to even play the game, much less know the rules of the game. So she would be one of my, avatars. She would be my perfect customer, because she would need to know enough so she can pretty much teach and coach her team when the school year starts. And I can also do ebooks. Ebooks might be the easiest thing to start out with first. And then, because once you do one, you're done. The only thing you may need to do is maybe either update it or change it, add to it, whatever. But once you create it, you upload it, you can get some third-party payment processor, and they'll just take care of everything. They'll take the payment, they'll send the link to your customer, and they can download it and read it anytime they want to. And I just thought of another thing. Also, especially if you're doing like maybe videos, or maybe if you want to have a blog, let me include that. Let me include blog with affiliate links. Okay, that was something that I just thought about. I could create a blog, and then I can have so many articles where I'm talking about the game of volleyball, or talking about the rules of the game where people are going to read them, and then maybe if there's a someone else who has a program already, so I don't even have to create a program, where I can send these people to this program and I end up getting a commission from referring these people to that program. I didn't create anything except for what I'm doing on my videos, I'm in my blog posts, and I am monetizing it through affiliate links. And so when you are doing your own activity, where you're doing your own business idea, I want you to make sure that you start off with those 4 questions. If you are having a hard time finding out like the what or the how when you're doing this activity, then that may mean you may need to go back and either scratch the whole idea or try to look at it from another angle. That's why I had you do 3 or 4 different ideas, because just because you are really passionate about something or something that's really interesting to you may not mean that it's going to be profitable or it's going to be easily to monetize. So you have to take that in consideration and then see if that is the reason why you can't, come up with those ideas. And if so, maybe you're thinking too small, and you may have to go back to Google and maybe have to actually find other programs and other people and other blogs that are actually teaching something similar to what you're trying to teach to your clients and customers. And another thing I just thought about, I love doing this with you all, coaching and consulting. Maybe someone, don't want to spend time reading a book. Maybe sometime only has a few questions that may only take maybe an hour or 2 to deal with. You can sell coaching packages or consulting maybe by the hour, and to answer these questions and to work through these with these people. So I hope this is really helpful for you, and this is really, we're trying to get a great foundation for your business. Take care and have a great one.